Well, we came here today to thank the Nii Odoi Kwao family as our landlord. And I think the event went well, and we are here showing our appreciation on behalf of ourselves and our forefathers. That's what we did today. Concerning the youth in Ghana, the responsibility lies with the elders. When you open opportunity for the youth, they'll take it. And when the doors for opportunities are closed, it becomes very difficult for the youth to see which way is the right direction. So the youth in Ghana are crying for help from the elders to show them the way, and the youth are willing to do what is right for the nation. Well, for women in this country as a whole, meaning Ghana, we have to be thankful to them. I can tell you there is one thing about the women in Ghana: they are not lazy. They are hard-working women. I was looked after by a woman after my father was gone, so I understood the kind of hard work women put in order to take care of their family. So to me, the women of Ghana, congratulations. Well, what I'll tell you is that the Odoi Kwao family have been nice, and they are people who do not pressure their tenants into doing what is not right. Having a landlord such as the Odoi Kwao makes living very peaceful. That's just the fact.
To history, the Nii Odoi Kwao family also have their own town, which is called Nii Odoi Maŋ. But because the name is too heavy, they cut it short as Nii Maŋ. But unfortunately for our family, the colonial government took most of our lands. Our land are known as the Akanecho lands. It starts from Asylum down, somewhere Hotel President. We have our southern border. We share it with the Ga people. There is a hill called Owingong, where the present day Holy Spirit Cathedral is. That is our southern. And then our eastern border is the Independence Avenue. So from the Ridge Runabout all the way to the Ghana Standards Authority is our eastern boundary. Anything on the left, that is from the Ridge area to Flagstaff House to 37 to Golden Tulip up to that end. And it passes through part of the Achimota Forest to somewhere Dimples. And then it comes down through Pig Farm, then to Malamata, and then to Apollo Theatre, and then joins the former Hotel President. So everything within Kanda Estates, North Ridge Liasom area, Flagstaff House, Kaokudi, Nima Mamubi, Jowulu, Airport Residential, all inclusive of the Akanecho lands. Unfortunately for us, otherwise, we have our own town, just like you have for Osu, La, Teshin, and the rest. But because of the acquisitions, I think we have about 13 acquisitions. We have what we call the European residential area. That is the one, the Rich Hospital used to be called the European Hospital. So they took all the lands around it for the erection of dwelling places for the staff of the Rich Hospital. So that's why they call that acquisition European residential area. Later on, they extended it. So we have the European residential extension, which covered some places near Asylum Down. Then they took Kanda Estates. Also, they acquired it. And then They took the Flagstaff House area, broadcasting area, through Kaukudi. That place is called Government House and Services, where you have the big mosque and all that. That's another acquisition. And then there is a very big one that is called the military signal, the Jowulu Airport Residential, Roman Ridge. The whole area is taken from us in 1947 for a military signal. Later on, when there was improvement in technology, they stopped using those poles. So the land became bare. And since the 99 years have not reached, it was transferred to the Colonial Secretary. And so when you watch Airport Residential Area and Roman Ridge, it's full of government bungalows and offices. So any government organization who wants land for office or whatever will go to the Colonial Secretary and it will be allocated. So that's why you can find the CSIR offices and their bungalows there. Ghana, they fund Ghana Airways. You have the Bosta Institute there. Then you have most ministries. Almost every ministry has a bungalow within that enclave. So this is the reason why you have that place like that. So almost all the land was gone. It's left with only small part for Asylum Down, Nima, Mamobi. The rest have been taken over as acquisitions. And the roads that they were taking in, the ring road took part of the land. Then you have the Kanda Highway, took part of the land, Nima Highway. And then we have the Achimota Cantonment Road, which is now called the Obasanjo Road. So because of the acquisitions, we couldn't make any meaningful town. That is why, but all that place is Nii Odoi Kwao. So today, since we are also in Osu, Osu is paramount. Osu has a Paramountcy. So we are all under the Osu Paramountcy. But we are the land owners. And whatever acquisition were made, it was not made with Osu, it was made with the Nii Odoi Kwao family. So like today, the Fulanis came, there was Osu-Anumansah, but he doesn't have jurisdiction over the land. So it is the family that we also have stool. We have stool for chieftaincy. So the black stool we have. So tomorrow's week, our stool will be having this festival. We have it yearly. So we are a whole town, a whole kingdom in itself. So that's the history why this thing is happening in this house and not the Osu Paramountcy. Nima is a unique place. You can find in almost every human being on earth where it comes from, you can find him in Nima. And it has now become a very big cosmopolitan town. I can tell you, these days, because of juvenile delinquency, you have a bad name being mentioned when they mention Nima. But Nima had been the pillar for independence, Ghanaian independence. I showed you a picture, even the governor at the time, his bodyguards and everything all comes from Nima. Nima has produced some great players and then great scholars as well. So, like we said, we want to orientate the youth over there. For a long time, they have been neglected. They have no direction except these politicians using them for their selfish ends. This time, we will be rehabilitating them and then giving them more insight that they have role models. We have also asked those who have gone abroad, who have done great things outside in other countries, to come down for them to see that there are role models that they can emulate, and not the type of using drugs and then being used for things that are not desirable.